Hello. Bum bum bum. Ba bum ba 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 bum. I was thinking that I don't know, this refinement with one step is a bit too simple. I mean, it feels like you are not doing much, and I understand it is easy, but it feels to me that it's not good enough. Hello. We have a picture of the day. Oh wow, helmet with robe. That's kind of weird. Helmet with robe should not be possible, I guess. But yeah, I think the I think the steps are a bit too few. I mean, I don't know. I was feeling that. I mean, when I was doing it, right? You are just going from one to the other. It feels like you are doing nothing, right? So I don't know if this step is real. So what I think what I want to do, I want to create like a rough, at least that you have to break it with a hammer first. At least that. Which is not much more, but at least it's something, right? So I would like to have an intermediate item between the ore and the final gem, where the player uses the chisel to. Can you buy the chisel easy or not? Can you buy the chisel easy? If not, we use the hammer, but I think the chisel would be better. Chisel, wood chisel, wood chisel, wood chisel, merchants. Yes. Everyone is selling it. Okay, nice. Chisel to break the ore and extract one gem, unrefined and uncut gem. Raw ruby. Rough ruby. Maybe rough. We use rough. Okay, we use rough. So if we use rough, right? Let me see. No. Come on. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Hello La. Make a special hammer for gem, so press a big one for making a gem powder. Hello Mike. Hey. A special hammer for gems. I'm thinking to use the chisel. So to use this. To use this thing to break the ore into smaller pieces and extract, you know, the unrefined raw gem. Do you want to make a special one? For gems? I don't know. I think having too many tools. I mean, if it's a tool on the ground, yes. But if it's a tool that you have to carry around all the time, it's just occupying inventory space. I don't know. It seems... A bit unnecessary. I would say no. But thank you for the suggestion anyway. Now I think that the icon and and the mesh will be identical. I don't want to create a new icon and a new mesh. I think it's fine. Crap, there's no space here. There is no space. GG. Nah. I guess we have to go higher than this. 920. $920 seems to be available. Okay. Let's do like 25 or 30. Okay. So will be 730. So there will be 5 at the moment, right? And this will be called rough amethyst, right? Rough ruby, rough emerald, rough sapphire, and rough diamond. Okay, so at least we have a bit more of we have at least 2 steps. We can play a bit more with that, because otherwise one step, it feels very, I mean, it feels too simple actually. It feels too simple. I mean, it feels you are doing nothing, right? How can we call the extract I like. Extract is very nice. Extract is very nice. Processes we can do 1355 or not? Yes, we can do 1355 because that's the last. Now we have to decide 1 second. I mean, I think it's in the same container. Is it the same set of skills? I think it's exactly identical. It's the same set of skills, right? It's just an additional step to make the process look slightly more realistic. It's just that. I mean, it's nothing else. It's just because I want it to look like it's slightly more, you know, meaningful, right? You're not just... and I think in theory, I will also like to have the polish so that you polish it a bit, but I think the grinding is okay. Maybe in the future we will have additional grinding, right? So now... Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Hello Mike. Other lizards sounded nice. Yes, it's amazing how you can stand on my tiny legs. Yeah, you can actually stand. Usually miniatures have a base, right? So like a miniature base, like this, right? They have bases, but that one doesn't have bases. But I think you can, if you want, you can also find a base, right? You can find a base like this and just glue it to the, to the base. And then in theory you could paint it if you ever want to try to paint it, right? But it's not super easy. I mean, I've been painting miniatures for quite some time due to Warhammer hobbies. Yeah. Oh, I did this already. Okay, so we have that. Now the transformers are gonna change, right? The transformer will be different because there will be two transformer. One is anyway, this should be very easy to do, guys. I mean, it will not take me much time. It's kind of easy. Also because now I understand better how it works, so it's a bit easier for me. It's a bit easier. Okay, so from the ore to the rough, and then from the rough to the crystal, okay? And if you want to add in the future another step for polishing, I mean, we can. But for now, I would say it's fine. We keep it like that. Yeah, I basically have to delete everything and... Right. Now, the only thing I need... I need this. And then I basically need to clone. Can I clone 5 lines or no? No, I cannot clone 5 lines. Shit. That's annoying. I cannot? Oh, fuck. Okay. We clone 1 row at a time. It's okay. $30, $31, $32. Nice. Now the price. Now the price should be probably 5 less for each, or why is 2020 by the way? It's really 2020. Anyway. Shit. Nah. I can do it, huh? I can do it. Monkey does, monkey learns. Slowly but surely. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean 730 is already used? No. No. Jeez, we did it. We did the check, no? We did the check wrong. Okay. Fantastic. We did the check wrong for whatever reason. Okay. We did the check wrong. Okay. There is no space here. There is no space for new items. Ah, 900. Ah, here it was. Ah, it was 900 and something. Oh, shit. It was 900, not 700. Shit. Okay. GG. 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 Okay, did it. Hey, I did it, but now all of this needs to be deleted again. No. That's okay, it's 1 second. It's 1 second, my boys. Yeah, the good part of these Excel files is that they are very easy to manage, right? So when you understand the logic is okay. Okay, should we have everything or not? I think so. Now we really have to recopy everything because here we did I know, wait. The tool. The tool is chisel. I forgot the tool. I mean, do we want to use the hammer or the chisel? I think the chisel is better. I think the chisel is better. What is the chisel? Wait. I think it's called wood chisel. Yeah, it's called wood chisel and it's 315. I mean, the fact that it's called wood chisel, yeah, maybe it's not the best, but I mean, otherwise we use the hammer, but I think the chisel makes more sense. We could have a metal chisel. You wanted to have a different chisel? Nah, that's okay. Wood chisel. It's still a chisel. I mean, it's for wood, but you can still use it. So Yeah, we go like that, man. Yup, I have to delete again. Easy. Okay. Guys, start to think about a quest, because we need a quest, okay, to actually provide this information to the player. So we need a quest, okay? I think I will recopy everything. I will recopy everything because I did few changes and I don't want to mess up. So, starting with the pattern. Then we have the processes. Then we have the transformations. Very, very simple. Yeah, at the end you see it's very simple. Extract, extract, grind, grind, right? Very easy. Very easy. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it works. If it works, we move to the quest, okay? So I have my table here. Now the icon will look the same, unfortunately, right? But because I cannot create a million icons. But by the way, there is the table with the new UV. I think it looks better anyway. Okay, so if I do gem, you see that now there are two steps, right? There are two steps. One is the extract amethyst ore into rough amethyst using gem cutting bench with a wood chisel, right? So I need a wood chisel. Do I have it? No, I don't have it. Okay, now I have it. Okay, so we are doing this step. Okay. Yes, and this produced a rough amethyst, right? Now we want to do the amethyst crystal, and so we will use the grind. We will use the grind. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, I think two steps feels better, right? It feels more, I mean, it feels more meaningful to me. It feels more meaningful. I think it feels more meaningful. I like it. I like it more. I like it more. Even if you have to wait, 10 seconds more, but it feels definitely more meaningful to me. I'm just testing them all because I want to be sure, right, that all of them work properly. Okay, so Rough Ruby, we go Crystal. Okay, fantastic. And now we go Emerald. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bam. I don't know what kind of quest you can make, but I know we can start the chain quest. The crown in the idle plaza near the fountain. Ondren, you mean? Ondren? Maybe. What should the quest? What should the quest do? $147. I'm just testing that all the steps are working. I'm just testing that everything works as expected. Oh, diamond. Sorry, why is saying that I need the wood chisel? Huh? No, wait a second. Wait a second. Why the grind as the wood chisel? No, wait. No, there's a mistake. There's a mistake. The wood chisel is needed only in this step, right? It's not needed in this step. Correct. Okay, yeah, well that's easy to remove. Yeah. We don't want that. We don't want to use the wood chisel where we are grinding, right? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, you can still keep it in your hand. I mean, it's fine, right? But it's not needed. Fuck, I lost another workbench. Something simple, need a special gem for a client. Then you go to the client for more info and zoo. Yes, I mean, can be simple like that. I mean, We don't have to make it too complex, but if he's interesting, but maybe he can explain, you know, maybe he can explain a bit the properties of the gems, can explain a bit the different difficulties, right? I mean, the rarity of the gems or something like that. So you're saying Ondren. Ondren, but I don't know if Ondren is a jeweler though. Is he? Ondren? Ondren Thor. A big crane with a long series of gems set into the top of crane's head. The crane's helmet feet also encrusted with various raised gems. It seems to give occasional sparks. Ingredient. I'm Ondren, a chief of Gem Cutter Guild. Holy moly! Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay, why? Okay, good. Thank you. Let me just check if this guy already has 1.5 million quests. Probably the answer is yes. Yeah, he has one quest that is starting, which is for science education. And let me just check 1 second. The problem is that we use this guy on the applied knowledge chain, which is a bit annoying. Science education. Ah, shit. Yeah, there is a bit of a problem here because we have this guy speaking about science and not speaking about gems. I think it's because originally science was inside, gems were inside science, and then we moved it. So I have to think about it. But it's a good point, because it seems that he's declaring himself as a gem cutter. But then it doesn't have any gem cutting quest. I mean, we can probably have both on him. I think it's kind of fine. Got a new achievement. Enchant a diamond crystal. This achievement is wrong now. No. We have an achievement about enchanting stuff. I don't even know where is it. Enchant a diamond crystal. So it will be like under magic or under... Knowledge? No. Factions? I don't think so. Where the hell is that? Mining? No. Alchemy? I mean, it should be here. Oh my god, I cannot find it. Enchanted diamond enchanted diamond crystal. Is under blacksmith. Wow. Is under blacksmith. Enchanted diamond crystal. Hey, but it's wrong actually. Because we didn't enchant anything. So it's 167. Because yes, we used a diamond crystal in a transformation, true, but we didn't enchant it, right? So, that is a bit problematic. How can we? Maybe we can check the book that you have in mind. Yeah, maybe. We could add more achievements for gem cutting now, under jewelry. Enchanted diamond crystal. This code is not good enough because this is just the final item that we created, right? But it doesn't say. It doesn't say. Maybe we need to check the. Maybe we need to check the modifiers. Because I think all the others are good. It's just this one about the crystal, about the. It's just this one that is a problem. I mean, we could change this function to pass the mind book that has been used, right? We could use the mind. What is better? Is it better to use the mind book, or I think the mind book is cleaner, because we are 100% sure then of what we are doing with the specific final item, right? Yeah, I think so. I think we need to change this function, and we need to pass the mind book now. Now, the mind book is somewhere here. Where is the mind book? Should be inside Susan. No. Equipment ID. Nah. I mean, we could also do it by equipment, right? But do we want to do it by equipment? Maybe by equipment is also a good idea. Maybe by equipment. Because when you enchant the gems, right, you are using wait, where is it? Where is that? Yeah, at the moment we are triggering the wrong achievement, that's for sure. But we have two different ones. We have the Enchanter of Spirit and we have the Enchanter of Power. So it's exactly the same, right? So if we go by book, I don't understand where is the book though. Where is the book? Manager, worker, natural resource, character, object, repair tool. No, we don't have the book. We don't have the book. Well, we can use the equipment, is the same. I mean, it's not exactly the same. I mean, it's a bit annoying because there may be some that are not using the equipment, right? They are just pure transformations without equipment, and I think would be well, actually no, it's impossible, right? So you need to have an equipment. But you may do it inside No, I think the equipment is okay. We can use the equipment. We can use the equipment, which in this case will be Jeez, this code. I passed it for sure. result type is not quantity. Check if the required equipment is present. Equipment ID. Yeah, the problem is that equipment ID. I mean, equipment ID or tool ID? I don't know if equipment ID is the one that you have in hand or work item ID is the item you are working with, right? Equipment ID, I think there should be also the tool though. I don't know if I mean, in theory, it should be fine with the container, with the equipment. I just don't understand if the equipment is only needed. I mean, if the tool is only needed before, because this handle work event is basically the result, right? But this handle work event is triggered by a separate code, yeah, which sits here, right? Which is actually, yes, through this PS work event. But this happens before, right? So now trying to go and check all of this is a bit of a mess. I mean, this handle repair that we don't care about. Why there is only handle repair? Okay, see. Validate category of equipped item tool. Yeah, the tool is validated at the beginning. Anyway, I think if we do it with the equipment, should be fine. I mean, we can test it. We can test it. I think we should pass in the equipment. We cannot pass in the mind book. No, the mind book is not a good idea. The mind book is not a good idea. We will pass in the equipment ID. Well, the equipment object. So It was somewhere here, right? Come on. Mm. Mm. Why don't I find it anymore? It should be before this switch. If process check the required equipment. Why we need to have if process? But you see that here equipment seems to be saying that it's the one that you have in your hand, right? Not the one that you have. No, I need to debug it to understand what I'm doing. I need to debug it, unfortunately, to understand what I'm doing. I need to debug it because unfortunately we have to if we want to fix that, we have to debug it. Which is annoying because it will take more to start up, but it's fine. So we need to debug the strange that the equipment, right? Equipment. I think it's probably done outside of this function though. Validate mind. Well, we can also do this. We can also do this. To read the mind slot, right? But I'm a bit surprised that so I was expecting the result item to be transform contained item, right? So if the transform type is a container, so this function should in theory know what is the container. So my work item is the container. Ah, the work item is the container. Ah, the work item is the container. I thought the work item was actually the item that we were transforming. But no. What I don't understand too much is that work item is actually a variable on work manager, right? And I don't understand how this code can actually work considering there are multiple people crafting at the same time, right? So it means that this work item is actually set at the beginning. Somehow, because otherwise it cannot work, right? Yeah, container, yeah. Exactly. I think it's set every time, right? So like work item equal container get item. So it's just a temp. I don't know why it's not part of the work event, which to me would be a bit easier. But I think it's fine. So if we do, okay, so if we do, so do we have, let me go at the beginning of this. And let me see if at the beginning of this, but I think the answer is yes. We have work item. Yeah, it is. Work item equal work event get work item, right? So here is basically extracting. Okay, it's this. It's basically this. I think we can pass work item. I think we can pass work item. I mean, let me debug it anyway, but I think that that's the it is what we can pass to the achievement function to be sure that we are checking not only the final item but also the work item, so that we can differentiate if you are enchanting a diamond or if you are refining a diamond in the achievements. Oh yeah. Then perhaps a simple NPC in the small village. In the small village? Which village? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the I'm pretty sure that this is the work item. Pretty sure. Yes, gem cutting bench. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. So we will pass the now I think I can just pass it like this or not. I think I can just pass it like this. Well, depends if this is doing it always. Yes, it's doing it always. So we are safe, huh? Yeah, we're safe, we're safe. We can do it this way. And work item is a PS item. Work item is a PS item. So now if the result is a diamond, right? If the result is a diamond, we need to check right? So now here the problem is that we have to hard code this. There is no other way. So if the work item ID if the work item ID is mm, 4929. Or yeah, it's a bit rough like this, but I don't have a better way, guys. So it is actually we can add new achievements for refining gems if you want. Wait, I lost completely my train of thoughts and now I don't know what I was doing. No, I wanted to find the yes, the bench. Yeah, exactly. But I have it on the other screen. No, I have it on this screen. Yeah. I wanted to find the tool. Okay, gem cutting bench. Okay, this thing. Gem cut. Oops. Oops. Can I press the right keys? No. So if this is 28 or 29, right? We are actually enchanting gems. If it's this, we are cutting the gem, right? And so here we can put additional achievements maybe in the future. I don't know. Do we want to have the achievement now, guys? We can create a new achievement for each of the gems, right? So we can say something like refine or create an amethyst or refine or because grind, I don't know. Create or how do you say create an amethyst? Create an amethyst is not very nice. We can say refine an amethyst or craft, maybe craft an amethyst, maybe craft. Craft, so we can add them here, right? We can say craft an amethyst of quality. Do we want to have a quality check? I think so. Above quality 100 or something like this. I think it's kind of easy though. Above quality 150. Okay, I can do that. I can add new achievements. So if you want to add new achievement on jewelry, I think we can add one for every stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can add 5 more achievements, and they are all on jewelry. And the first one will be every gem counts. Every gem counts, and will be craft an amethyst, right? Craft an amethyst. So this will be any amethyst with any quality, right? I don't know what is this 9-1 actually. The icon. No, we don't have an icon. Oh, I wanted to have an icon for each of the achievements. GG, bro. What is this? Ah, because this was for the my plane. Using web console statistic PHP page. Oh crap. Okay. Why here we have all these invalid characters, by the way? Junior zoologist. It seems that the double quotes are getting lost here. So you see that all the double quotes here are fucked. I don't know why. Yeah, I have to change them all though. Jesus Christ. Can I do a find and replace of this shit? Or no? Why doesn't do it? Yeah, because it does it only from that point down. Okay, anyway. Extra info. I don't remember what is this extra info. Anyway. Okay, so one will be craft and amethyst, right? The second one will be give me a name for an achievement for a ruby. Hello, Axe Step, AA or Ninth Step. Yeah, Ninth Step. Hello, hello. How are you today? So it could be what is it? It could be on a ruby. I mean, a ruby is red, right? And we can say red is a ruby. I just want to have stupid names for achievements. Red as a ruby. This will be craft a ruby with quality 150 or above, right? 150 or above. So to have this, right? I mean, we will have to put this into this list. And we will have to check that the work item, right, is so probably let me split this then. So we will do it this way here, and then here below, right here below, we add the additional craft and amethyst. So this will be 188. And if the item involved is, yeah, adding the achievements is not super easy, but it's fine. The item is 705. Okay, so in this case, and only in this case, and only in this case. We check if the cutting bench, right, is a work item. In theory, we could also do it the opposite, so we do the check only once. So we can include you know, that is a bit safer to do it this way though, right? So that we ensure that the work item is actually valid, because if it's not valid for whatever reason, right? We don't want to fail. We don't want to fail on that. So let's do this. Crafting gems, right? Crafting gems, and we put this as the first check, and then here inside we do all the checks, right? We check if we are missing that achievement, if the gem is an amethyst, and if it's an amethyst, we add it this way, right? So I think like this is cleaner, right? I think it's cleaner. So we do the same. We do the same for ruby, emerald, sapphire, and diamond, right? Ruby, emerald, sapphire, and diamond, right? And now the achievement will be, I mean, they are one after the other. So 89, 90, 91, 92. Right? I just have to change the gem, obviously. 191, 191, 192. Okay. Now the gem, 673, 674. 673 is the ruby. 674 is the emerald. 675, no, 678 is the sapphire for whatever reason. And 675 is the diamond, right? Okay. So what happened here? Okay, the only thing we want to check the quality, right? I think 150 is a good I think 150 is a good so amethyst works anyway. Ruby, we say quality 150. I think all the others we say quality 150. I think it's fine. We can have a diamond quality 300 if we really want, right? Just that is like the perfect diamond, you know, if someone wants to have that achievement. Maybe yes. Okay, let's do it. Let's do everything 150, which is anyway a good value, right? And then we will do an additional achievement only for diamonds that is quality 300, okay? Which I don't even know if it's possible, but I mean, I think it is. Okay. 193. Okay, so we need to add a new achievement here. Okay, red as a ruby, we have it. Then we have the sapphire. Sapphire. Sapphire, we say what? We say the best value. The best value will be the achievement for the sapphire, which is kind of in the middle range, right? No, I mean, sorry, the next will be the emerald, not the... So this will be craft an emerald with quality 150 or above. Okay. Then there will be the sapphire. And the sapphire will be shiny valuable. A shiny valuable that will be craft a sapphire with quality 150 and above. Then we have the diamond. There will be a diamond is forever. Fuck, we have it already. We have it already. A diamond is forever. I have it already. It's for the platinum diamond necklace. Okay, so it will be a diamond. It will be. Give me a phrase, guys. Will be pure as a diamond. Pure as a diamond. So craft a diamond with quality 150 or above. And then there will be the last one, that is the quality 300, and will be I fell in love. I fell in love, which is craft a diamond with quality 300. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we can test the new achievements if we want. I have to recompile this. This should be fine. 300, 300, 150, 150. Did I change these values? Yes. Did I change that value? Yes. Yeah, it should be all good. Should be all good. Now we needed to I don't think I have to debug it anymore. I think that this should be fairly straightforward, hopefully. But I have to recompile server. So for the new achievements, we only needed to update the data table in Unreal. I don't need any database changes, right? No, I don't think so, because all the achievements are stored. Character achievements, yes, but this one are the one that the characters, yeah. So I don't have an achievement table because I decided to put it on the client side. Well, there is anyway new content, right, for the game. I mean, it's not big. It's not big, but I think it's nice because you can actually refine, or you can have a jeweler role now, a jeweler job, you know, you can refine gems for people if you want. You have the new achievements as well. So I think it's nice. I think it's nice. Guys, we need to decide one day to move to the new Unreal Engine version. Oh my god, I'm already scared by that. But we will have to one day. Because we are a bit behind now. So the latest Unreal is 5.7. If I remember right. And we are on 5.4. Which at this point start to be a bit old. Yeah. Maybe I can do it before the next release, but it's quite some work. I think it's like I don't know, maybe a 10-hour at least or 12-hour work. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to re-import the achievement table, which is this one. So we just re-import it. Wait a second. Duplicate row name 188. Huh? Duplicate row name. What? 188 is not even in the list. Oh shit, wait a sec. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 188 is already there. Yeah. Oh shit. 207 was the highest number actually. No. 207 was the highest number. No, 208. 209. Oh moly. 210. 210 is missing. Yeah, we did a mistake. We have to go from 210 down. Ah, crap. Okay. Okay, now should be better. But I have to change all the numbers, huh? 210, Jesus. Okay, it's fine. I mean, it's quick. We just have to do 210, 210, 211, 211, 211. This is what we need to do. Okay, so it should be good. So from 210 to 215, right? Yeah. Okay, we recompile. Easy. By the way, guys, how are you today? You are a bit quiet, but if you want to say something in the chat, that's obviously appreciated. So that we can interact a bit. So we can interact a bit, my boys. False. Okay, let's test the new achievements. I don't know when I want to release, but we have to release the client soon. I don't know when, but we have to release sooner or later. Maybe next weekend. Maybe next weekend. It depends on how much stuff I manage to do. Depends. Still loading, still early loading. Pam 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 pam. There is the disc of the DJ. Disc of the DJ. So let's try to go with the low skill, right? I don't know, like 5. Okay, 5. No, 5 is impossible because we will never be able to make. I mean, we can make the amethyst. Okay, we will hit. Okay, first let's see. No, let's see if we have the new achievements, right? Yes, we have the new achievements. We have every gem counts, red as a ruby, the best value, a shiny valuable, pure as a diamond, I fell in love. So all the new achievements are here. Now, every gem counts is basically making an amethyst, and that's very easy with any quality. Oops. With any quality. So I take so I take this. I mean, obviously if I do this, nothing happens, right? The achievement will not trigger because this is not the item, right? But now if we do the amethyst crystal, now in theory should trigger if we reach at least 150 quality. Ah, no, it will trigger anyway. We said that every gem counts. Yes, it will trigger anyway. Very nice. Okay, so the achievement triggered craft an amethyst, right? And actually we have it here. Every gem counts. Okay, fantastic. Now now we want to do the ruby, but for the ruby we are missing skill, so I need to set my skill at least to 10. And I need a rough ruby. Please. Okay. I need a rough ruby, which is this thing. Okay, we made it with quality 75, and in fact the achievement didn't trigger, right? But if I boost a bit my, for example, to 30, I boost my jewelry making to 30, and we do it again, and maybe we reach 150, then it should trigger, right? $97. Shit. Maybe we should lower it then, because I think we should say maybe greater than 1, because I think it's too high. I mean, 150 is too high for the lower gems, right? I mean, it's very hard to create a gem. Let me see. We are trying now with 50 skill. Yeah, 50 skill, we are still below, right? So, okay. So I think that the ruby should be quality 100. The emerald should probably be 120. And then the rest should be 150. Because yes. Okay, so we will do ruby 100, ruby 100, emerald 120, 150, 150, 300. So 100, 120, 150, 150, 300. Otherwise, it's too much, right? So you have to go up. I mean, you have to go up really a lot to reach that quality. So you will have to go at I don't know, 80 or so, just to have the achievement for the ruby, which makes little sense to me, right? Yeah. Not even, because we are a quality 100. So, well, because I'm starting from a quality... wait. No, because I'm starting from a quality 50. True, but if I go through the rough ruby first, I will... I see. No, I think we can do it easier, but still is a good change, I think. Still is a good change. I think it makes sense. But yeah, if I start from this, my starting item is 50, but the resulting item will be already above 100. Well, will be 96. It's close. It's close. It's definitely close. 109. Yeah, so... yeah. Okay, anyway. I think it's good. I think we change this thing to 100, 120, 150, 150, 300. I think that is the right value. So, to reach that quality, I have to boost my... jewelry making significantly. Let's try 100, just to understand the process, right? Just to understand the process. So I hope that this will be above 120. 104? I don't know if it's the quality of the chisel that is bringing down the whole formula. It is possible. If I change the chisel to be higher quality, I think it will. If I bring the chisel to 100, right? Let's try a second, just for testing. So now my chisel is 100, right? It's not moving much. It's not moving much. It's not moving much. I mean, it's fairly stable, right? So, I mean, I like stable formulas. I like that in a way. Yeah, now with a higher resulting thing, we made but I think it's good. I think it's good. In this case, we made 191. Wow. Yeah, there is a bit of a chance as well. Okay, let's just try maybe the diamond. Let's try maybe the diamond, okay? Let's try the diamond. $133 rough, so it will be very hard to have above 150, I guess, for this. But we can try. At this point, my chisel doesn't really make a difference, so I can also bring it back to 50. But yeah. But anyway, I think we may reach maybe 150, but obviously we will not reach 300, I guess. Yeah, 181. So we unlocked the intermediate achievement, right? So we unlocked this one, pure as a diamond, right? Okay, good. Okay, I think we are good, guys. So the achievements are in and this thing works, right? This thing works, the achievements are in. Okay, so now we need a quest. Let me say, let me add here. For gem making. So this one we did as well, which is nice. Now, so for the quest, we were thinking to Lirus in Gog, but I agree that Ondren is also a good one. The problem is that at the moment, the quest chain, right? The quest chain starts with Yonda, I think. So you are redirected to Yonda by introduction to crafting, no. Introduction to arts. Introduction to science, introduction to arts, right? Introduction to arts is Yonda. Introduction to arts is Yonda. And that is like the opening quest. Yeah, in fact, Yonda is already speaking about Lirus, right? He's already giving you the pointer to Lirus, so I think we should go Lirus for that reason, right? Lirus is the right person. So we will go to Lirus. Okay. So which kind of quest? Which kind of quest we want? So Lirus is. Lirus. Oh wow, Lirus already has 4 quests that he's starting with. Holy moly. Lirus already has 4 quests. I'm trying to understand if Lirus has an idea, inviting talent, Ring of Radiance. Wow, there is a lot already. And Ritual of Remembrance. I'm reading the quest. Ah, it's a repeatable. Well, the repeatable we don't really care. Okay, no, I'm reading all the quests. I'm reading all the quests that she has already, just to ensure that we don't do a duplicate. Okay. Just to ensure we don't do a duplicate. But I think it would be good to add a new quest, which is actually after introduction to crafting. After introduction to crafting. No. After introduction to arts. Yes, exactly. After introduction to arts, right? And I think we will have to move all this stuff. But not now. Definitely not now. Introduction to arts. Okay, so let's try to understand. Yeah, I know exactly where to add it now. So after introduction to arts, Yonda is already speaking about Lirus, is sending you there, you go to Gog, you speak with her, and the quest starts. Now, let me think to some ideas, and we can chat a bit with the AI. I don't know if you have any ideas, guys, for the... Why is saying that only one channel is connected? We're not live on YouTube, or what? Did the YouTube go down, went down, or what? Only one channel is connected. No, it's up. Why my chat is saying that it's not? Okay, reconnected now. Okay, it got disconnected for a second or whatever. Now seems to be fine. Okay, okay, let's chat a bit maybe with the AI and see what ideas it gives. So in Planeshift MMO, I'm creating a new quest. I'm creating a new quest for let's say refining gems. Gems are found in nature. Inside rocks, the player mines the rock and gets an ore containing the gems, the gems. Then with a chisel he extracts the gems and obtains a rough gem. And after that he grinds them to create the final refined gem. In game we have an Ultrir female called Lyrus, that lives in Gugrantid, the city of the Cran. She's a jeweler. I would like to have a quest, right? I would like to have a quest involving her and maybe few other characters. I think what I'm thinking is that since it is a kind of a basic, you know, kind of a something at the beginning, maybe the player does not know enough about the Cran yet, and I think it would be nice that that maybe she, because she's an all three, right? So she's another race, so she's not their race. So she may say that anyway, it's kind of a touchy subject, you know, to working with gems because crans also are made of gems somehow. So they also eat them somehow, yeah. So because they have food that is made of gems, right? True. So do we have a book? Do we have a book on gems? I think we have, right? We have cran bonding and gemmation, but that's not really what I wanted. Ruby. No, I don't think we have a book about gems. We don't have a book about gems. Strange, because I think we had a book about cran food. No? Cranology, maybe cranology. Let me search in books. I think I have search books. Ruby. No. We don't have anything about food. For Cran, These are all the books. I mean, I'm searching inside books. Let me try cran and food. No. Sand and crystals. Okay, cran and crystal. Cran and crystal. The stomach of the cran consists in strong acid used to digest the sand and the crystal they consume. The built-up result can erode part of the cran body. If the nuzzle in time is nothing. Nah. With the exception of the cran, is obvious that ingesting metal directly will be fine. Particularly quicksilver, good as metal. Cran Volume 3. The crystal combined with... nah. I got a crack to eat only crystal for several days before we just measured the size of the crystal vein. After I repeatedly found the vein that increased the sum. The Cran resumed her standard diet compared to various combination. Various minerals such as iron, dust, sand, and such. Eating the same mineral that composed them, granite, sandstone, bedrock, and so on, as well as the same crystal that carry the veins, seems to be the best. If we should take the time to measure the veins and find out. So it seems that they can eat the same minerals and the same stone. Okay, yeah, there is not really, I mean, there is some, but not much. So I would like Lyrus to be amazed by the way the Cran use gems, as those can also be eaten by them together with metals, plus some Cran have gems as part of their bodies, and they may use some for jewelry, even if the jewelry is I mean, Cran usually don't like jewelry too much for that reason, right? They see it more as food. They don't, right? So I think that she's using the Cran area more for a source of gems than for selling gems, right? So I think in the quest, let me see 1 second. In the 3 quests that she has, right? Does she says in order to make my idea work, I need you to take this to Good Monster, local sculptor. These are planned for a very special tool. We also like few crease. Okay, what is she has so much planned. I'm finished. You gotta. I'm reading the quest. Not someone. It doesn't say who the jewel is for. I will have quite a lovely gift for Davilek birthday. Okay, so I think we can say that they use it mostly as so I will they may use it for jewelry. They may use it for jewelry. In this last case, it's usually jewelry to be displayed on stands or walls.
You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Hello. Hello, Phoenix. How are you? Displayed on stands of war, very rarely used on them, unless it's embedded in weapons like the what is the name of the weapon? The name of the weapon. How did we name the? How did we name the cran weapon? Oh jeez. We named it Crando. Ah, Crando, fantastic. The Crando. Yeah, so I need so what we need so we need some ideas on how this quest can So in the quest, the player will be asked to find. Hello, Fifth Function. Hey, thank you for the raid again. Hello, hello. I'm good, Phoenix. Thank you. Again. In the quest, the player will be asked to find an amethyst mine, right? Then mine a few amethyst ore. And refine it into the final gems. For this, Lyrus has a gem cutting bench next to her, right? Has a gem cutting bench next to her. Yes. Yeah, she will provide also a book, which is the gem cutting handbook. The gem cutting handbook that is required to learn how to cut the gems. Okay, so I need a simple storyline. For this quest, right?
Look up. It's the flying spaghetti monster.
Holy moly, where is it? Oh, I see some tomato sauce dripping down on top of my house. I see it. I see some mozzarella dropping down. Easy. I see it. Hello, Becken. Hello. I need a simple storyline of this. So at the beginning, I just need some ideas, right? I need a set of ideas to create this quest. Then later on, we will create the actual dialogues, but not yet now. Boom. Go, do it. And me thinking my water cooler broke, huh? Wow, the bubbling sound sounds real on my speakers. The bubbling sound. So we are working on this. So we added a new book to the game for gem cutting. You can cut all these different gems now. You have a gem cutting table that it looks like a DJ. Like a DJ bench, I know, but it's not. It's a gem cutting bench. We created this yesterday, and this stone. Basically, if you press this pedal at the bottom, this fantastic set of gears that you see roughly there. A minute, yeah. This fantastic set of gears are making the. I can do this. Are making this disc rotate. Actually, it doesn't rotate in the game, but you can imagine. And so you can grind the different minerals and stone and gems, right? So this is what you can do. This game is about survival. Well, we have some elements of crafting and mining and... but no, I mean, but it's an MMO. I mean, you can make it... You can make what you want. Sorry. You can make what you want with it. Pretty much. It's mostly a role-playing game. So you go there and you believe you are this guy, right? You believe that you are this guy and you speak like this guy or any other character, but yeah. Great idea for crafting tutorial quests. You can introduce mining, extraction, refining, also teaching about the lore. Quest concept, the taste of stone. The taste of stone? Okay. The taste of stone is not bad because they are eating the gems. We can call it the taste of stone, actually. Cultural discovery and craftsmanship. Lirus recently arrived at Goo Ground, fascinated by the constant use of gems. She wanted to understand how gems behave used by Cran food, blah blah blah. But if it needs someone to help to obtain a final... the player becomes an system in experimentation. Quest structure ideas, discovery quest, introduce mining and exploration, narrative idea. Little said room in the mountain is going to contain amethyst, but she doesn't know where. Nah, I don't think that she doesn't know where, but anyway, she should have an idea where is it. She asked the player to talk to a Cran mine and investigate the rocky outcrop, discover a small amethyst vein, possible NPC. Grove Cran miner who laughs at the idea of wearing stone instead of eating them. Yeah, that's a pretty good one, actually. Exactly what I wanted. Cran consistent is slightly bitter with the consumed iron gameplay. Okay, mining task. Extract when mine's location is known. Mine, possible twist. The ore is harder than normal. The ore is harder than normal. Nah. Crafting step, the cheese of the cutting gemstone, yeah, book, unlock, possible, the cutting bench. Okay, I think we can use two characters. I mean, we have two characters. I'm thinking. We have two characters that may be... One is the traveler. Sorry, I'm yawning like a boss. One is the traveler. Let's go in game, because that one was not the game. That one was my version of the game. So let's go in the real game 1 second. Okay, so Lyrus is this girl. And she will have the gem refining thingy here next to her, right? Now, we have a few people that we can use here. We have to upgrade these houses, by the way, one day. There is this guy, which is basically an explorer, and is the guy that is allows you to travel on top of this creature. And this guy This guy may know, right? This guy may know a bit about the surroundings. So I think we can use this guy as now this guy probably already has 5 million quest on him, but it's fine. I think we can live with that. No, it doesn't. Okay, fantastic. He only has 2. Fantastic. So we will use this guy a lot. Okay, so we can have 2 characters involved in the quest. One is Gurrak, and Gurrak is Gurrak is I think he described himself as one is Gurrak. He's an explorer. And knows the surroundings well. He will be the one giving you the pointers to the location of the amethyst mine. Right? And then maybe we can use Belkor. He will or not. Maybe no. Maybe we use only this guy. He will laugh about the idea of the jewels and introduce a bit of the lore of gems for crans. Okay. The other one, I don't know if we want to have another one, right? So if we want to have another guy, because Belkor can be fine, but Belkor I think is already part of 3 million quest. Belkor is this guy. It looks a bit like me, I know. So yeah, I think we will use this guy. So second character is Belkor, the tavern owner. He can speak about, he can joke about how gems are better used in fine dishes. Okay. In fine dishes. So can you please list can you please list in ballets the steps of the quest. So Lirus can say she often obtains the gems from merchants or from the cran, from the city inhabitants, right? Inhabitants. She doesn't remember the mine location, but she's sure someone in the city will know, right? We can have 2 characters, blah 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 blah. Okay. Clancy is MMO, yeah, fully free to play. Yeah, you can download it now if you want to play it. Like here, like with this client, I'm connected to the real game, to production. So if you join, you can play the game if you want. I don't know why I always have to be so long, right? Why cannot be just 10 lines? Jesus. She explained she studied gems and jewel craft. She normally buys gems from mercenary lockers. She wants to study an amethyst to study. No, she doesn't want to study an amethyst. She needs amethyst for something. No, she doesn't want to study. So we want her to do what? We want her to... She need the amethyst for what? She need the amethyst for decoration or for whatever? For... what may she need the amethyst for? Give me some ideas. Hello, Becky. Hey, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think that weapon gems is better. Yeah. We go for experimenting with weapon gems, right? She needs it to create some weapons with gems embedded. And see if she can make some sales with that. Okay. Okay, so now if the AI is smart enough to use our quest syntax, which I may try to feed to the AI. I think I need an AI page with I think I need a page that is just made for the AI reading that has the quest syntax, because at the moment we have a quest syntax but it's fairly long. I mean, it's full of examples, you know, and okay, now I need you to create the dialogues for the full quest, using this syntax. Go! Do it, AI! Wait, is it a song from RimWorld? Yes, it is. You can read it at the bottom. At the bottom, there is a small blue player. Hello, Resildren. Hey, thank you for the resub. 12 months! Wow, it's 1 year. Insane. Thank you, thank you. Yes, you can read the author or the album or the game. All the music is from video games. All the music you hear here is from video games. And you can read at the bottom in the blue thingy. He did it very, very short. But maybe it's good enough. Let's see. Ask about a mine. I think it's missing the player text. Good, but in the menu line, you needed the text the player will say, and should be in character, right? It should be in character. Please redo. Also have all in one single text block, text file, text. Wow, he's doing it, boys. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. Okay, let's see if we can actually use this. Or anyway, I mean, we can start from there, right? I mean, usually the way I use AI is that it gives me a kind of a kickstart, and then we tailor it to our needs. What's Mitre story? We will have to use that soon. Why number 3 is not there anymore? Okay, let's use this one. Okay, we are creating this quest, my boys. Copy. Boom. Copy. Boom. Copy. Boom. Copy. Boom. Jesus. Copy. Boom. Okay, what he missed that we need a comment, right? We need a comment. So for example, step 2, well, actually the first one is not step 2, the first one is step 1, obviously. But he messed up because he doesn't have the menu, but he has the P instead of the menu. I cannot do it, bro. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's keep it like this, and then I will reformat later. So the player will say, hello. What is the machine? What is the grinder you have next to you, right? What is the grinder you have next to you? And Larus will say, greetings, traveler. I'm Larus Julian. No. I don't know if this is really good though. I mean, maybe you can just say hello. Hello. We can say maybe given the grinder, I guess you are a gem cutter or something like that. What is the purpose? The purpose of the tool next to you. What is the purpose of the tool next to you? And she would say, greetings, traveler. Greetings, traveler. No, this doesn't make any sense. It's a gem grinder used to refine, used to face it actually, to refine and face it. Can you say face it? I don't know. We will ask the AI to fix the text anyway. And to face it gems. And the player will say, oh, will be nice to learn how to use it. And she will say, it requires precision. It requires precision and practice, but it's a beautiful, but it's a very important skill to have, mainly here in Go Granted, right? And the player may say why particularly here, and she may say because this area is rich of minerals and gems, and Cran love both, something like that. And the player may say, so you are a jeweler. And she say, yes, I shape gems into ornament and tools. Do you, the Cran, prefer to chew them or emit them into weapons? She laughs. Or emit them into weapons. Weapons experiment. Weapons. I wish to experiment with embedding gems to emphasize succeed, but the Cran will buy my work. Experiment. So chew. Yeah, I think we will need two different answers if you are a Cran or if you are not a Cran. Because if you are a Cran already, right, I think it would be a bit weird that you ask, right? So we need a Cran split, right? So we need to require non-Cran race, and then we need to require Cran race, right? And if you require Cran race, the player may say, yes, I particularly like tin and ruby. Tin and ruby dishes, right? So Belcor may be your the tavern has many of those special dishes you may like. Okay. Experiment. Why experiment? Is it something new? I need the amethyst for the attempt. Strong crystal, good resonance in metal. Suddenly not remember when it is my life. Experiment. Something new. I want to create a few. I want to embed some gems into weapons and show them and put them and put those on display to find new customers. But considering I'm not sure yet how many will buy. I prefer to use a cheaper gem. The best one for this is the amethyst. Easy to find and not too expensive. Sadly, I don't remember where the nearest mine lies. Perhaps I could help you find the mine. Perhaps I can help you find the mine. Sadly, I'm out of amethysts. Perhaps I could help you find a few. Perhaps I could help you find a few. I often obtain a eventual lock enough for the enough for mine to say, but sometimes in the city you notice mention on locals. She can say, is there anything I can do to help? Is there anything I can do to help? I have information on local, but the best is from the mines. Mines directly. That keeps the cost of the final item much more reasonable. Much more reasonable. So the player may say, if you tell me where the mine is, I can try to gather some amethysts, right? But she will say, I don't remember where the nearest mine lies. Yeah, which is a bit weird though, because she just said that it's better from mines, but she can say, but for this product, but for these products, I want to keep the price lower, and so the best would be to get the gems from the mines directly. If you don't know what the mines is, unfortunately I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know where the nearest mine lies, right? But perhaps I could help you find the mine. It would be wonderful. If anyone knows the nearby lands, it would be the explorer Gurak. You may also no, I don't think that she will tell you this. I think that she will just tell you. I'm sure someone in the city has knowledge of it. Check with the locals and see if you can bring me some gems. Well, actually, it's not some gems, but some ores, right? Some gems. So this will be with Belkor then, right? And with Belkor will be so you start with Belkor, and Belkor will say, I mean, do we want to do it parallel so you can speak with both? I think it would be best to have it sequential, but wait, now that I remember, there is something I have to do for a quest. Give me a second. Give me a second. I want to do a check. I want to do a check. Okay, I did it. Okay, I did it. Done. Let's go back to what we were doing. Okay, so you go to Belkor, and welcome sitting and drink on a list. Do one of those. I don't know if we want to have an hello, actually. I think we want to have... So I'm searching. Let me remove this. Amethyst are smooth and juicy. I don't know if I want to say juicy, but smooth and juicy. I mean, this is how they feel it, at least, right? Smooth and juicy with a spark of what? Amethyst are smooth and juicy with a spark. I don't know how they feel when they eat when they crush a gem, right, in their mouth, but with a kick. With a kick of bitter, right? With a kick of bitter, that makes them makes those good for many dishes, right? For many dishes. Yeah, now here it depends again if you are a cran or if you are not a cran, right? I think you should actually answer differently, right? Because... yeah, I think you should answer actually differently. If you are not a cran, I think it cannot confuse you with the food, because it would be very weird, right? I guess you need to provide I don't know if it's a cran. You eat them here or to go. If you are a non-cran, I can pack a dessert. I can package I can package one of the do we call it pudding, or we call it do we call it pudding, so cake, or how do we call a dish made of, I don't know. I can package one of the, if it's for one of your fellow clan friends or something like that. Maybe we can do this and it's still relevant. Yeah, I think we can do it like this. It's still relevant. The player will say. Not exactly what I was thinking. I would like to find a mine to gather some myself. I would say, well, still, after that, you will need me to grind a bit of jam into a stew and get a nice crunch. But if you want mines, talk to Gurak. He roams the mountains like a angry long lizard. He roams the mountains often, carrying people around. He may have more information. Okay. Do you know where I can find Gurak? I think this is part of the standard text, so I will remove it. So then you go to Gurak. And to Gurak he says, I'm searching. I can't type shit. I'm searching for a mine, for an amethyst mine, an amethyst mine. I'm searching for an amethyst mine, and Belkor told me you are an explorer, or anyway, you may know. Purple stone, pretty things. Some can grind them into weapons. Other eat them. Is their best usage? Eat, of course. I think it would be nice to have also some of the, yeah, maybe. Does Belkor have, does this guy has any gems in his? Let me see if this guy has any gems in his body. Yes, he has actually one gem in his body, but it's a ruby. It's a ruby gem. Is a ruby gem. So I think that non clan race. I think we may add a few more things, right? Like for example, it would say no, regeneration of body gems is quite slow process. It may take months, right? It may take months to regenerate. I don't know if I want to have it for all though, and not just for non-crans, but okay, so you go to him, right? You go to him and if somebody Um, Do you know location of a mine nearby? There is a vein in the hills outside. There is a vein in the hills outside. Follow the stone region till you see. So it will have to say exit from the city. Exit from the city, and turn left on the main road, and take a left, on the main road, right? And take a left. You will be on the main, and take a left. You will be on the main road. You will be on the main road. Walk about a kilometer or so. Or walk for 10 minutes. Well, not 10 minutes, no. Walk for a bit, and you will see a path to your right, going up a mountain, right? Going up a hill or something. Going up a hill. That goes towards Delver, and you will say, okay, what after I reach Delver? And he will say, no, you have to, no, you need to turn right before reaching Delver. Going off-road, off-road, and the mine is in that area. Okay. Why would I want polished gem instead of eating them? I think we can have some funny. I think we can have anyway some funny thing that you can say, right? Yeah, I think I will add more phrases, right? That you can say to this guy, just for fun, right? Yeah. Like the fact that he could remove the gems that he has in his body, or things like that. Anyway, hello everyone. If you want to drop just an hello in chat, that would be appreciated. If you want to make yourself known, would be nice. If you have any questions on the game or what I'm doing, just ask. Because search for the mine. Thank you. I will go to search for the mine. Good. Go break rocks. That's the proper way to get gems. That's the proper way to get gems. I don't know. Okay, fine. Why would anyone polish gems instead of eating them? Ask your jewel friend. Crown prefers strength, no shiny trinkets. Well, that's not really true, but. Prefer strength to shiny trinkets, but there are exceptions. Like, but there are exceptions like weapon decorations, and I think also city decor. I mean, I think they may use gems to decor anything, except them, right? I mean, I don't see a Cran having a jewel on himself, right? Maybe bracers, yes. Like, I think this guy has bracers, yeah, like bracers like that. But in general, like necklaces or things like that, I think they don't have. Weapon decorations or house decorations. Okay, so basically here you go, you search the mine, you come back, right? And I think you can skip. I think you can basically skip all of this if you already have a gem, right? I mean, it's a bit of a pity, but obviously, if you already have a gem, it makes no sense to go through this, right? So this will be optional, right? This will be optional. So if you already have a gem, meaning the amethyst ore, yes. I have roasted an amethyst. I found a mine. I have brought some amethyst ore. I found some more wonderful. I think she only requires one, by the way. I don't think that she requires more than one, right? Or not. Maybe she requires 5. I don't know if she requires the ore or she requires the final gems, because he asks you to refine it. Should one ask if polished gem are more digestible? Yeah, for example. I think the answer is no, because they like, well, maybe, yeah. But no, I think it's just that they are clean from the rock, right? I mean, the Cran can also eat the rock, but I think depends on the rock. If it's a good rock, it may be a good mix of taste. But if it's a very cheap rock, right, it may ruin the gem taste. So I would say, but I think they make no difference between polished and not, because they don't really have a tongue, so they cannot really taste the smoothness of a facet, right? They cannot taste that. They cannot feel that. I mean, they can see it. I don't know. Maybe yes, but I think the taste-wise it makes no big difference. But I think, yeah, if there is a lot of rock and just a little gem, right, it's definitely less tasty. But if it's a lot of metal with a gem in it, then I think it's very nice, because they like that as well. So if you have like a cup of gold with a gem on top, that's fantastic. So I think we can ask. Yeah, I think Belkor can have. We can add some additional ones, right? We can have this one, yes. We can have this one to Belkor, right? Just a random one that is not required, right? But is so we can say our polished gems more tasty. Are polished gem more tasty than rough ones? Belkor. Are polished gem more tasty than? Well, I don't know how to say, but it will say. Well, if there is a good rock hosting it, it may be a good combination. It may be a good combination, but metal plus gems, yeah. But metal plus gems are the best threats. Did you say threats also for a human or only for dogs? Yeah, exactly. Humoristic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be. I mean, for a non-Cran is a humor question. But I think it's fun to put it in game anyway. Are Polish gems more tested than rough ones? Well, if it's a good rock hosting, it may be a good combination, but metal plus gem are the best threats. We can say, yeah, we can give a bit of lore, right? So, without a tongue, without a tongue, how can you, no, maybe this is a bit of a rude question, right? No, I would not ask. It's too rude to ask. I mean, it's like saying you're missing a piece, right? It's not nice. It's like someone without a tail, and you may ask him, "Well, without a tail, how do you balance, you stupid animal?" Right? So it's not nice. So we will not ask. We will not ask. It's too rude. But that one we keep it. Right? Why wouldn't he want Polish gem instead of eating them? Okay. Require possess. So she should say that she wants 5 though. Wait, where is she? I often update gems from local blah 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 blah. If you tell me the mine blah blah blah, perhaps you could help find the mine. That would be wonderful. No. Check with logins and bring me 5 amethyst ore. That's the quantity I need, right? That's the quantity I need. Okay. She will okay, so you go to Gurak now. We said this is a law we can remove. I see you have some in your body. That's also a nice one. Do you have a local mine nearby? Okay, after search Delver, blah blah blah. Go break rocks. Okay. Require possessed 5 amethyst ore. So I found the mine. I brought some amethyst ore. Ah, you found some ore. Wonderful. I have an idea. So she would say, wonderful. She would say, I have an idea. If you want to learn more. I have an idea if you want to learn more. And you will say, let's see what you have in mind. Let's see what you have in mind. And she will say, what about you? What about you extracting the crystals? What about you extracting the crystals? It will be a way for me to give back. And maybe later on you can become a supplier. You can because she has a recurring quest, right, where she asked for gems. So I want to have a connection to that, right, in the future. So into the future. So it will be a way for me to give back, and maybe later on, you this may become useful to me. This may become useful. Okay. So the first thing you need is a chisel and the proper book. I'm out of chisel, but I'm sure you can find one easily. Wait, that is not correct though. So I think she will not have the chisel. So you have to go and find the chisel yourself, which is another small quest into the quest, right? Sure. I'm eager I'm eager to start, right? I'm eager to start. So she will say, the first thing you need is a chisel and a proper book. I'm out of chisel. Why chisel is uppercase? I don't know. A chisel to break the rocks and extract the gems. But I'm out of chisel, but I assume you can find one easily. And you will say, okay, I will find one. And she will say, the next thing is a gem cutting book. The next thing is a gem cutting book that will show you the steps, right? They show you the steps. And this one, I have a copy. I can gift you. I can gift you. And so she will give you the gem cutting handbook, which is the one that we just created, right? Okay. Unfortunately, guys, it's a bit late. It's 8 o'clock, so I think I will have to go now. Yeah, I think I will go now, but I will continue with this in the evening a bit. I will not be streaming, but I will continue during the evening. And tomorrow I'm in holiday, so I think we can see each other maybe in the afternoon, I don't know, or in the evening. It will depend. So I will send a message on Discord where I'm live, so you can check our Discord. Also, if you want to play our game, remember that our game is actually released. And so you can go to our website and download it, or you can go on Steam and just get it from Steam. And you can, for example, find these nice weird creatures in this weird village and try to fight it in the game if you want. A raid? Yeah, let's do a raid. Let's do it. When we are a bit more people, we do raids. I mean, if we had only 3, 4, I mean 2, 1, 0, you know, it's not very nice. We can go to Neris. Neris raided us the other day, so he started since 1 hour and 56, so I assume that he will continue for more. So let's go there. Yeah, let's go there. So say hello to him, and yeah, I will see you tomorrow, sometimes during the day. During the morning, I don't know, but maybe if I'm really eager to work on the game. Okay, see you guys. Bye. Bye.